was starting to lean off and listen to my music. Called me in, like, we got good news for you, bad news for us. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to Double A. They're like, no, you just got traded to the Pirates. You got to take off, the uniform, pack up, and you can't even be in the dugout. Thanks for everything. I'm like, all right, thank you. And next thing I know, I'm, talking to my agent, talked to Kyle Stark, Neil Huntington, calling my mom and dad. I'm all the way in Florida, so, they're like, what, you just got traded? I'm like, yeah, I'm not even the Cub anymore. I'm about to go to Lynchburg, Virginia. And I just met all these people this past year in spring training. I got to meet a whole new organization and staff. So it was definitely, it was a shocker, but it was definitely fun going through that.
There are advantages and disadvantages among siblings for each spot in the family. In this week's edition of This or That, we asked the guys which child it's better to be, oldest, middle, or youngest.
Probably the youngest, I would say. I'm one of two, but I am the youngest. But it's been good for me. I mean, I don't know. I'm only child, probably not. I don't know if I can handle that.
Only. Or youngest. Yeah, you want to be the baby.
The youngest, that's me. I get to reap everything. I learn from the oldest to what not to do, what to do, and I get baby.
I'm the youngest. I have two older sisters. My youngest of my older sisters is 11 years older than me. She's 36 and 25, and pretty much grew up an only child because she's out of the house and all that, so they learned it the hard way, so I didn't have to.
I'm the youngest child, so I'd have to say that's the best. I don't know, I think my sisters might disagree, but I would say the youngest is the best.
I wasn't the middle child, but maybe the middle child, just so you can learn from the oldest and pick on the youngest.
I mean, I am the youngest, so I would have to say it's the youngest just because the older one, unfortunately, had to always get rushed to the hospital and all that stuff when nothing happened to him. And once you're the younger one, it's like, whatever, we've been there, we've done that, it's nothing. And you basically, the first one was the guinea pig, and now they know what they're doing for the second one.
They look pretty calm and relaxed. Sure, they're under the pump, and they know they need to get it sorted. And Russ ought to be just saying to Jimmy, what do you think? How are you guys feeling for this race? Can you win this one, or do you need a little bit more time? Is this the time we use this chance to use our card to get a bit more training in to try and work on the things they were working on? We saw them out training yesterday. They were practicing their tacks here on the bay. Obviously, that wasn't happy enough for them, so they're out there doing it again today, and they'll probably be out again tomorrow.
So, is Oracle Team USA in trouble of losing the Cup, or can they regroup and regain the momentum? One thing's for sure, this America's Cup is definitely keeping us on our toes.
The scene from beautiful San Francisco, California, as race day 3 goes into the books, and it is all Kiwi. Why? Because the second race not contested. The Americans pull their provisional card. There you see 4 points to none, as the Americans are still in a negative situation, being docked 2 points prior to this America's Cup. Well, Ken Reed, here's the question is, with a day off coming tomorrow, why wave off a race today? They've got all day tomorrow to practice.
This is a really defining moment. That leeward mark at that leeward gate was a very defining moment, maybe in this event. After 2 tacks down there, Todd, we went back and listened, and you heard Jimmy Spithill say, we got to get this together, boys. They're trying different methods to tack. They know that's a weakness for them. Hey, when you try new things, it's tough to figure it out sometimes. You get out of sequence, and before you know it, you're under the gun and things aren't going well. So they pull the pin. Spithill saying we're going for a sail right away, but then he gets called to the principal's office. That, to me, is really the most fascinating part of this right now. That discussion, to be a fly on the wall, I'm guessing that wasn't pretty right now, for sure.
Well, the Kiwis are celebrating. The Americans are looking for a way out and a way to make improvements. We'll see it the day after tomorrow. For Gary Jobson and Ken Reed, I'm Todd Harris saying so long for now from beautiful San Francisco, California, and the 34th America's Cup.
Also new at 6, just a number. 82 is anything but just a number for long-suffering Pirates fans.
You're watching King